Hey yo, what's going on everybody? Depraved Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. So before I jump into this, I just wanted to take a second to thank all of the insane amount of people that have gone through and subbed over the last 24 hours. But I had about 32 people come through and sub to my channel. And it was a very, for me, being the smaller channel that I am, it was a very surreal and humbling moment to sit there and basically see me go from 720 to 751 or 52 subs was just, it was crazy for me. Like I never expected to get to the point where I was getting that amount of subs at one time. I don't know where they all came from, but man, I love you guys. You guys are fucking amazing. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this, guys. This is Grizzy Hendrix put out a song called R.I.P. NIPSEY HUSSLE. Now, before we get into this, I feel like there should be a precursor to this. I may miss quite a few bars. And there's two things going into it. First off, I'm really tired, okay? That's why a couple of my songs, other songs throughout the day, are going to be lighter songs that don't require much breakdown. I only got like two and a half hours of sleep last night, and I still need to make sure I get content out for you guys. Aside from that, though, 100% being honest, I'm not familiar with Nipsey Hussle's music. I've never listened to Nipsey Hussle, not once in my life. He was getting big around the time I wasn't listening to much music. Like I said, I went through a very, very, very big dry spell of hip-hop because of the craziness that is mumble rap, like, took over, and I wasn't feeling the scene, so I backed out and went and listened to other things like country and shit like that. And I got out of the rap game, man. I got out of the rap game. But at the same time, it's my boy Grizzy, and we're gonna react to his music. So I'm still hoping. And I will say, I definitely understand and respect and admire the impact Nipsey had in the game as far as the hip-hop community. And I definitely understand the imprint that he left upon his passing. But with that being said, we are going to go ahead and jump into this, guys. This is Grizzy Hendrix. The song is called R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. This is his Nipsey Hussle tribute. Says it's his realest song ever. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this, guys. We're going to slash it up and break it down the best that we can. And like I said, there's a good chance I won't catch a lot of the bars that are going to be spit because I'm sure they're going to be in reference to Nipsey. I'm apologizing in advance for that, guys, because like I said, I've never listened to Nipsey Hussle. I can't even sit here and tell you if I think he's a good hip-hop artist or a bad hip-hop artist. Like, I've never listened to anything he's ever done. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. Let's go.
Yeah, ain't it crazy how one crip could make a difference? Nip told us study the business, stay independent. But even when it's coming from Jigga, they still don't listen. Is you gonna be a man or a nigga? That's what they missing. What's your mission? Keep selling crack or go the distance? You keep pitching, that's 3 strikes, a life sentence. So
ooh, you keep pitching, talking about selling drugs, that's 3 strikes. It's a baseball term. And then he says it's a life sentence because 3 strikes is considered a life sentence at that point. That's some real shit.
Your mission, keep selling crack or go the distance. You keep pitching, that's 3 strikes, a life sentence. So what's your vision? Fast cars, clothes, and women? Is you trying to die a legend like John or John Lennon? Or John...
Ooh! You trying to die a legend like John or John Lennon? It's a reference to John Legend, the artist. But then he said John Lennon, member of the Beatles. Because John Lennon died young. And dude, that's them bars, dude.
Fast cars, clothes, and women. Is you trying to die a legend like John or John Lennon? Or John Singleton? It's high burning is in me till we all winning. Like the Diddy's and Russell Simmons. I'm screaming black privilege to all my niggas hear it. And if you ain't hearing it, that's fine. Don't stand near me and God willing.
Ooh, he said, and if you ain't hearing it, that's fine. Just don't stand near me. I love it. Love it. Let's keep going.
privilege. To all my niggas hear it. And if you ain't hearing it, that's fine. Don't stand near me, and God willing, some millions is in my will for my children. Like Jada, Trey, and Willow, they can stack it to the ceiling or invest in building buildings till they make it to $1 billion. That's genius. Got me feeling like Nicole Kidman. You either save money or spend it, it's your decision. But
I don't think I get the Nicole Kidman bar. I'm sure there's a bar there, but it's one that's just went over my head.
Willow, they can stack it to the ceiling or invest in building buildings till they make it to $1 billion. That's genius. Got me feeling like Nicole Kidman. You either save money or spend it, it's your decision. But niggas grew up blooded and crip and get killed quickly. That same crabs in a barrel mentality murdered Nipsey. You make it out just to come back to fix your city and get slain by the same niggas that you uplifting. That thought process shitty, cause most niggas envy, so they end up even snitching cause they got found guilty. And niggas be running around killing themselves thinking they tethered. Can't get it together, so we disconnected. We may never spring back from these hardships that we endeavor.
Hold on.
Even snitching cause they got found guilty. And niggas be running around killing themselves thinking they tethered. Can't get it together, so we disconnected. We may never spring back from these hardships that we endeavor. It's time to set sail, my niggas. It's why it always take a black man to die, be sacrificed for blacks to unify. And we still will advise. So you telling me if I come in contact with a lie like the opposite of truth and then probably find God, that's the only solution for y'all to open your eyes. Grizzy, ain't you half white? What you know?
I love the message he's spitting here too, man, because it's like, why does it always take a sacrifice for somebody to recognize greatness? Right? It always takes, and in his reference, a black man, for people to notice this, but it's honestly been like this throughout history. There are tons of people, not just black, but white, Hispanic, Asian, all races, that it always seems like it takes somebody dying, like somebody being a martyr, for people to notice things. And it's fucked up that it takes that. Like, and I have the same issue with like jobs that I've been at, but everything is always reactive. There's no, it's never proactive. Like, it's not ever trying to get things to stop or to change things before things happen. It's when something happens that becomes too fucked up, that then all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, hey, this has got to change. Or people don't become legends until they've passed. I mean, look at all the Renaissance painters from back in the Renaissance days, the Michelangelos and Leonardos and shit like that, and the Ninja Turtles. But, like, with their art form, like, their shit wasn't worth money until they passed. And it's just, like I'm saying, it's I don't understand that shit either.
Find God, that's the only solution for y'all to open your eyes. Grizzy, ain't you half white? What you know about black pride? Tell me what's the logic in that, and that's not a sublime. That shit that I despise, that type of shit divides black and white lives, cause they thinking I'm too light. Cause I ain't grow up in Watts and wasn't dealing on the block. But I shed a tear and cried for Ermia's demise. But they saying gotta rise like some yeast and pizza pie to bring peace to both sides. And I guess we alright, but that still don't sit right in my mind. Y'all don't mind? He no longer with his moms or see his daughter's prime. Show his son how to drive or be by his wife's side. And I see the bigger picture, but a nigga getting shot, murdered at his own shop just to lead a world in shock. Gee, guess this digital underground ain't gonna stop. Another pot getting popped, same plot, same shit, different toilet is still clogged. And then we hit the blogs and gossip just like broads. And I ain't even saying it's just y'all, that's a flaw. That's hard to get fixed like a male dog who barks. Put your hands to the roof if y'all feeling this song.
Hey, dude. And that's... Grizzy's nailing this shit on the head, dude. Grizzy is nailing this shit on the head. Like... This man's not going to get to experience all the things most of us will with our kids. Like teaching your kids how to drive and shit like that. And it's a damn shame of how it all went down, too. Like, he was robbed of that opportunity. His family was robbed of having him there for him. And, I don't know, dude. I don't understand the whole murder concept of the world we're living in, man. Like, somebody gets you mad, so you're just gonna go out and kill them. Like, I don't fucking get it, dude. Like, why can't we just all come together as people and help each other out, right? I don't know, man.
Don't love me when I'm gone, I'm just trying to live long. Like the Dalai Lama, gotta keep the llama in palm, or rest in peace.
Like the Dalai Lama, gotta keep the llama in palm. Talking about keeping the gun. Okay.
And I'm just trying to live long like the Dalai Lama. Gotta keep the llama in palm. Or rest in peace, cause with the peace say goodbye. And I don't wanna know what's in the afterlife.
Or rest in peace because it's in his palm, so it's it's a rest in peace. Talking about the gun is a piece. Dude, that was a slick bar.
Rest in peace, cause with the peace say goodbye. And I don't wanna know what's in the afterlife. Cause if after this jealous niggas still after mines, and what's the point of dying? What's the sense of trying? What are we accomplishing? It's a waste of time. Even Judas ate with Jesus, had a whole plate to dine, and broke bread with Satan just to watch his ass die. Seen his brother suffer when he looked him in his eyes. You can still get betrayed even though you love a lot. And that's Nipsey's life. So when you think of God, think Last Supper. That's food for thought, y'all. Even you.
Ooh, when you think of God, think Last Supper. That's food for thought. Just to play on words there, because the Last Supper was Jesus' last meal, and the food for thought, because eating. That was a nice. I like that bar.
She's like, so when you think of God, think Last Supper. That's food for thought, y'all. Even universal laws couldn't stop God's call. I'm in awe, cause one day you riding in that Porsche, the next day your body's getting sent to the morgue. And
right.
It's more store when you bossing up like Ross. We all kings till we lose our life to a scar. And we just another memory, and now we moving on till another hot topic's getting posted on your wall. And we don't even practice the rules that you taught. We just post pics about the songs you hopped on and get a tattoo of your face, and that's all. I'm past being appalled. This world is so lost. Every time I surf the web like I got a boogie board, I'm dealing with these clowns and I'm feeling like Spawn. It's sinister how.
Ooh, I'm dealing with these clowns and I'm feeling like Spawn, because I don't remember what the clown's name was in Spawn, but his main enemy in the comics is a crazy clown. He's got some sort of weird fucking name too. Something I should remember, but I like that. I do remember the clown was also played by John Leguizamo in the original Spawn movie. What the hell was his name? I don't remember.
And that's all. I'm past being appalled. This world is so lost. Every time I surf the web like I got a boogie board, I'm dealing with these clowns.
And to surf the web like I got a boogie board, because people use boogie boards to surf.
This world is so lost. Every time I surf the web like I got a boogie board, I'm dealing with these clowns and I'm feeling like Spawn. It's sinister how society is so scorned. And the only way to stay strong like Popeye's arms, get the green by any means.
The only way to stay strong like Popeye's arms, because Popeye, the sailor man, would eat spinach and grow these big ass fucking muscles. Yeah.
Society is so scorned, and the only way to stay strong like Popeye's arms, get the green by any means. Nation of Islam, cause when niggas ain't eating and they got no top rhyming, and they getting paid for rhyming, it's feeling like Ramadan. So we rhyme about.
The ramen is a reference to like the food, eating ramen, but they're not eating off of ramen, because rhyming as in like rhyming, rapping. Nice little play on words there. Nice little play on words. I like it.
And they got no top rhyming, and they getting paid for rhyming, it's feeling like Ramadan. So we rhyme about nines, fuck rhyming like Nas. I can rhyme like Lil Nas X and probably get signed. Still y'all criticize Dave for saying what's on his mind. Niggas hate to hear the truth while so many rappers lie. And everybody's listening to music with their eyes. Just because it got Balenciagas, that don't make them fire. We talking about rapping or to worry about fashion? How this even happen? Labels just laughing, got us doing backflips. Still we moving backwards, never could get past this. We just wanna flash it, so when it comes to owning our own masters, we baffled. Fucking assholes, ain't no one going ass shit. Typical rap shit, still promoting trapping. Acting all ratchet like Shanae with the snapping. And I ain't telling y'all to change up y'all accents, but
man, I love this part of the message too, talking about he can't get down with trap rap now, which is mumble rap. Like, and neither can I. Like, I fucking hate it. Like, I've actually got a reaction for somebody coming out on Saturday. He's not a mumble rapper, but he's a slower rapper, but it's still lyrical. And like, that's what I try to explain to people. There's so many people that are like, when I try to tell them like, I don't enjoy like mumble rap, and they're like, man, it's just something to go to the club to and to dance to. And like, for me growing up, the club music was still has substance in the raps. I mean, look at songs from like T.I. and Lil Jon and Ludacris. Like, yeah, it was club music, but it was still has substance in what was being said. Whereas now, it's literally just people mumbling about women, bitches, and drugs and stupid shit. And like, I don't... I don't know, dude. I don't know.
All ratchet like Shanae with the snapping. And I ain't telling y'all to change up y'all accents, but blacks need access. It's just fact shit.
And so, I was just telling him, and I'm gonna be honest and speak blunt. As a gangbanger, right, when you go on a mission, you might, when you looking for your so-called enemy, you driving through a different hood down the street. You know, it's an invisible line. You cross this street, now you in another hood. And you hunting. And when you looking, you gonna pass up the dude that's dressed square, right? You gonna pass up a dude from a different race. When you see somebody that's dressed like you dress, and got the walk like you got, and got the body language like you gonna say, there you go, get him. And that's deep. Whew, you know what I'm saying? When you really unpack that, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You looking for yourself just on the other side of town.
Grizzy, man, great song. Love the message behind it. Just the different things that you went through and talked about, man. Like, that was actually a very deep song and something I definitely enjoyed hearing coming from Grizzy. A lot to unpack as well. Everything from, like, discussing the rap game in its current state and, you know, trying to help people realize that, like, and this is something I wanted to touch on too, and I thought about it. I was like, I'll save it till the end. We have one life to live, and it's not a long one. Death is inevitable. It's coming for all of us. Okay. And so many people spend so much of their life fearing death, but it's gonna happen. You can't stop it. Be afraid all you want, but it's coming for all of us at some point. Knowing that, though, like, because Grizzy touched on the fact that, like, Nipsey was robbed of being able to be with his family as they go through the rest of the stages in their life, in their beginning stages of life, and their family was robbed of being able to have him there to get to be with them through it. And it's funny, you don't really think about things like this until somebody close to you passes away. But tell them you love them now. Show them that you love them now, because one day they could be gone, and you will forever live with the regret of feeling like you had all the opportunity in the world to express yourself and show people and tell people how you felt, but or that specific person, and you just took advantage, like, you didn't take the time to show them, to tell them, and you took the time you had for this is what I was trying to say. You took the time you had with them for granted. And now that that time's gone, you got to deal with the fact that you didn't get to tell them everything that you wanted to, express everything that you wanted to. But aside from that, guys, again, this was amazing song, Grizzy, man. I loved it. You did absolutely fucking amazing with it. And I personally can't wait to hear what you come out with us next. And everybody, man, I love y'all. I really do. And again, I appreciate all the love I've gotten over the last 24 hours or so. But that is going to end it for this video. If you guys like the video, be sure to slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you guys think of Grizzy Hendrix's Nipsey Hussle tribute? R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. Also, be sure to comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see me react to, anything else from Grizzy Hendrix or anything else from anybody else. Again, I've got a list over here. I'm writing it down. Obviously, songs like this will come up, and I'll just do those without referencing the list, because there's just certain artists I'm going to react to their songs as soon as I can. Also, be sure to check the description below for my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and my BitChute, and the original link to this video. Make sure you guys go over, show Grizzy some love, subscribe to him, watch this video over there so he gets the, you know, the ad time, and actually I don't think he's got ads on it. I don't know. Just leave them a sub and stuff, man. Show them some love. But anyways, guys, that is gonna do it. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and I cannot wait to see you to pray people later. Peace.